we are on what, week 3?
Week 3.
Week 3
of college.
Tonight it was Arizona State against Texas State, and last time I checked, it was 21-21 going.
Oh, good game.
I'm checking the scores now. You said it was Texas State.
Yep, against Arizona State.
Big game for us this weekend. My Gamecocks have the LSU Tigers.
Oh, y'all
in
getting
Columbia.
y'all
We got
taking the
college
L.
game day.
Yeah, that's
I'm
a
not going to
straight
say we're
L.
taking the L. Like
Yeah,
I'm not.
Y'all taking the L.
I'm going to say this. Brian Kelly can't afford to lose another game.
Yeah, but y'all losing.
Shane Beamer can afford to lose the
That's
game.
true.
So you see what I'm saying?
That's
But
true.
as long as we give a puncher, you put up a fight,
you.
don't get skull drugged.
Right.
I'm good.
Okay.
I can live with it. My next question.
Yes.
Let's see.
Deion.
What about it? They gonna win? They gonna beat Carolina. They gonna beat Colorado State.
Okay.
Yeah, Colorado State sucks, don't they?
Yeah, they gonna beat them.
We hope
They're
so.
gonna beat them. They favorite to beat them.
Is this Deion last year at Colorado?
He'll be if
Shedeur gone after this year.
Yeah, but I don't think. Well, okay. Hold on. It's two ways.
And I'm gonna throw one more thing into this.
Gotcha.
If Florida State happens to lose another game down the line,
Right.
Because is their coach new?
Huh?
How new is their coach?
No,
Florida State's coach.
Nah, he ain't new.
So he
been
can,
there for a
he
while.
can get
He can get the axe.
He can get the axe.
Oh, he damn near on it now.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
So
like
if
there
Florida
already.
State catch another L before the end of the
Which they
season,
will. They're gonna be knocked out of playoffs.
okay, Florida State losing, Colorado
And then it might-
losing.
No, see, listen, Deion gonna be straight regardless. He gonna have options because Stephen A. had talked with Jerry Jones.
Mm-hmm.
He threw it out there, mentioned Jerry. He always bolstering because he has showman. He like to sell his team. That's why the Cowboys is like the most expensive team of all teams in all sports. You feel what I'm saying? So he know that he already done came out and said Shedeur only going to play for a few teams.
I can tell you one of the teams who will not be coming to it. That's the Charlotte Panthers.
Yeah, we know that.
So I can go
We know
there.
that.
If
Charlotte
we think in
can
Charlotte
kill that.
getting, you
But
gang
he
that
ain't coming
up.
to Dallas now because Dak got
Dak got
contract.
60 mil.
Dak
So
got that. He got the highest contract.
Look, he ain't coming to Philly. New York.
Probably, New York.
Possibly. Yeah.
Possibly. New York.
Daniel
Would
Jones.
he let him go to New York? Because you remember, there's
There'll be
teams.
some structure around that shit. You better believe that. They're gonna pull a what's the name?
What's that?
Manning.
Oh yeah, when
They
Eli.
out.
When
They're
Eli.
gonna pull a Manning. They're gonna pull an Eli. They're gonna make sure that something's in place for Shedeur to be successful.
So yes,
believe
but he's
that.
definitely not coming to Charlotte. But we'll get to that. The NFL
Did he
in a
say
little
that?
bit. He ain't got to say that.
Why ain't he got to say that? He's already played for what? Jackson State and Colorado.
If he was my son, personally, and I was taking the Deion Sanders route of
You'd
picking
be
teams
happy
that
he's
shoot,
in the NFL.
I already know he's going to the NFL, so we're not even worried about him being happy going to the NFL. Charlotte is not one of the destinations I'm sending him to.
And Charlotte wouldn't draft another quarterback anyway. Not now.
Who's the quarterback at Charlotte?
We'll get to that in a minute because
Yeah.
that's going to be an even better conversation.
You are correct.
That's going to be a great conversation.
Okay, so what is the main game in is it Arizona and Kansas State? Because they play tomorrow.
We talking about
for a college football this week, I think
week 3.
it's South Carolina LSU game.
No, you got
Oh wait. Yeah, I'm looking at.
There is no top 25 like
it's plenty of top 25.
ranked. There's no ranked team playing another ranked team this week. I don't think.
Is it?
It is.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It is. It's always.
Let's
I
see.
see South Alabama Jaguars.
Well, they're not
slaughtered
rated.
Northwestern
They're not ranked,
State.
I know.
I know. They don't need to be ranked if they whooping teams 87-10.
So I don't think there's any
So
top
college
25
football ain't even
matchups
going
like
to be
that.
exciting this weekend.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what the reason is. Half of the top 25 is in the SEC, and they're not playing each other yet. That like I believe 5 7 of the top 10 are SEC schools.
I believe that.
You got Boston College against Missouri. That's a top 25.
Who Boston College not ranked, are they?
They are 24. Missouri ranked number 6.
Oh, okay.
That's about the only
Yeah,
thing.
Carolina LSU is the big game of the
I
weekend.
see the Wildcats versus the Wildcats. Arizona versus Kansas State.
Yeah, I mean,
They're ranked. There's
yeah,
a full.
South Carolina,
Arizona, and Kansas
LSU
State.
the big game this weekend,
Those
and
are the only 2 ranked teams that's playing.
Georgia and Kentucky
Gamecocks
play
ain't
this
ranked.
weekend. Nah, but that's going to be like they
The
were
biggest
2
game
and
for
0,
you.
Yeah, exactly.
and LSU's 1-1.
Everybody else is playing somebody that's like,
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
yeah.
you're right. It's very slim pickings. I'm not excited about college football this
But
week.
I will tell you that there will be an upset. Somebody's going to get upset this week.
Us for watching that shit.
who's gonna get upset?
We'll see. With somebody, look, I'm sure that's what Notre Dame was thinking. Who getting upset this week? Northern Illinois with the dub. Like somebody going to catch an upset this week. That's the parity in college football now. These teams are
Oregon.
these small schools aren't that bad anymore. Like it's not like cupcake games. Some are.
NIL.
Yeah, some are cupcake games, but some of these schools are all right. So
I mean, if
any
they ain't
given
ranked,
Saturday or Sunday. Any given Saturday or Sunday.
I'm becoming a college football snob because I only want to watch ranked games. I see UNC is playing Central. I'll watch that. Shit, it's 6 p.m. Saturday? And it's in Chapel Hill. I'll watch that.
I mean, hell, in NFL. I mean,
I get to
look
root.
at NFL lineup this week. I mean,
Yeah, the NFL sounds like it's going to be much better to follow.
Yeah.
really look at it.
All right.
But are we done with college?
Yeah, the college we already
College
said ain't nobody
sucks.
playing this week. It really
It's
like,
going to be sad for college. In fact, when I chop this clip, we're going to get like 2 views.
the game I want to see, the LSU South Carolina game comes on at 12 after that. Ain't nobody want I want to see nobody else.
I'll watch Central.
Who do Wolfpack play this week?
They off this week. They off this week. But
Yeah, you might be.
My other team, Miami, they play Ball State, but they gonna beat that shit.
It's a soft
Nah, it's
weekend
not
in
many
college, yeah.
Ranked games this week.
Yeah, I am actually excited about the NFL.
But there is like week 4 though
week 4.
in college, Georgia, Alabama.
Now that's going to be a game.
Just throwing that
You
out.
just got to
there.
wait
Yeah,
a week.
just gotta wait 2 weeks. But week 4, Georgia, Alabama going down.